What? She's freaking Spider-Man now? Alright, we are back once again to the Korean demon waifu horror, known as the Coma 2. Vicious Sisters. A lot of people have been asking me, Falcon, are you going to do a follow-up? Are you going to do a follow-up? I haven't done one just yet, not because I didn't enjoy the game, because I did so far. I loved the first game, and the second one seems infinite times better already. But I haven't done a follow-up because there is no ending just yet. The game is slated to be finished on January, so we're not too far away from it. Right now, you can play up to Chapter 3 if I'm correct. And then afterwards, there's going to be another update from 4 to 6, and then the last update, which would be the release date on January. It seems these strange vines have taken root outside of the school walls. Indeed they have. As you could remember, assuming you haven't watched the first video, there should be a link somewhere on the screen for you to check that out. We left the school, which I was surprised. I thought the game was to be once again in the school only, but we get to go to different locations now, which is actually kind of cool. Oh, Sehwa's here too.
Mina, how did you get here?
I was locked in the school. I barely managed to get out. Hey, I need to talk to an officer. Something crazy happened back there. They need to send someone to check out Sehwa.
Hold your horses. Look, you're hyperventilating. Why don't you calm down and tell me what happened? I can help you.
There was a murder at Sehwa. Miss Song, I think she... It just sounds too crazy to say. I think she killed some guy named Hyungbae.
What? That's insane. Miss Song would never do something like that. But now, it all makes sense.
What do you mean? And what are you doing here?
I was near the school when I heard a scream. I just ran over here to tell the police, but they brushed me off. Maybe they'll finally believe me when they hear your report.
Seriously? That's so messed up. Come on, let's go together.
Go ahead. I'm right behind you.
Oh, you scumbag. Everything about... That's the reason why I gave you that prototypical I'm a scumbag voice. Scumbag geek voice, no less. Alright. Sehwa, this place looks Gee, I wonder what just happened. Huh? Sehwa? It sounds as if the door has been boarded from the outside.
Sehwa! Just make yourself comfortable in there, Mina. Trust me, this is for your own good.
Let me out of here now! Has everyone gone completely insane? Or worse. Yeah, it's locked. Of course it is. Alright, my Korean bros, are these, in particular numbers I should know? I know 112 is a emergency number. Never heard of 182, though. Is that a specific thing that you call for, or I'm curious? The security cameras appear to be active. Could someone be on duty in the security room? Well, the problem is we just got here, so I don't have a map, so who knows where the security room's at. Oh, well, I guess that answers that. It's no good. I can't open this door without some... Yeah, of course. Yeah. It can't be that easy now, can it? So we gotta find a card. Mineral water. Good. Another note. You received a torn page. Oh, yeah. There was an update before, between the last video and this one, that apparently dealt with some of the bugs. Yeah, remember how we picked up a letter and I couldn't read it at the end of the last video? Somewhere towards the end? Apparently now you can. It was like a bug, but it got it fixed up. So I think this is what we got here. And this is what we picked up at the end of the last video. So let me read this here. Nothing could have prepared us for the horror to come in the summer of 1950. Our entire district fell into turmoil when word arrived that North Korean forces had crossed the 38th parallel. My family listened to a radio announcement from President Ri, who urged survivors to leave Seoul and head south. We quickly packed what we could carry and fled the burning city on foot. It was the most difficult journey in our lives. Through much suffering and heartache, we finally found our way to Busan, the last city standing. By the way, Busan, if you guys haven't seen Train to Busan, recommended. Amazing Korean movie. Zombies. You know, it's Falcon, you know it's zombies. It was there that Suho, then a 16-year-old boy, announced he would join other students as volunteer soldiers. My strange journey started in the most mundane way possible. As usual, Myung-gil had been causing problems for Taeyeon and I. One day we got tired of shuttling bread for him and his goon squad. When things came to a head, it got our teacher Mad Dog's attention. I thought he'd side with us against the bullies, But the old fart put us on storage room cleaning duty. We started that evening after school. The room looked like it hadn't been dusted in half a century. While Taeyun went about cleaning with the diligence of a bee, I used the extra time to look through some of the boxes. And that's probably how we came into connection with the stuff that led to the events of number 1. Somewhere in that freaking storage. So I'm liking how they're giving like a bunch of backstory to the first game as well. Can you believe it? I was actually starting to dig the music lessons. After a few months, I even became quite proficient with the recorder. I practiced at home and that sped up my progress. Mrs. No told me she'd never seen such quick progress. Who'd have known that yours truly had such a musical gift? We worked through the sheet music from the easiest to most difficult pieces. There was one piece in particular I couldn't nail. No decided to set it as a milestone challenge for me, and I happily accepted. I started staying in the school even later to continue practicing. Sometimes I was even the last one out, but I was getting closer to my goal. Map. Oh, sweet. Alright. Well, we know where the security room's at. The problem is we need to find the freaking key for it. So until we do that, doesn't really matter where it's at. Does the chief know one of them escaped? If we don't deal with this now, we can kiss our jobs goodbye. Officer Lee. Who escaped? Oh, look at that. You can't hide in this one. Good to know. See, this is why I need this information, because if I'm being chased and I come in here, oh, there's a closet. No, you can't actually hide in there. I had that strange nightmare again. I was choking on toxic fumes right here in the station. It felt so... Officer Kim, huh? Alright, so somebody escaped in toxic fumes. Okay. What the hell is that pulsating mass right there? Blighted tentacles may burst and spread a toxic gas. Be careful around them. And it's going to cause poisoning. Okay. Note to active duty officers, make sure you're carrying the newly issued tasers when you head out on patrol near the market. With the way these local protests are heating up, they could mean the difference between coming home safely or being on the receiving end of a serious injury. I wouldn't be surprised if we could probably find one of these tasers to keep ourselves safe from Demon Song or whatever other monsters are out there now. To all officers, local business owners, shopkeepers, and residents are planning to assemble near the Dokkaebi market to hold a demonstration at 8 a.m. As you all may have heard, they'll be protesting City Hall's plan to reappropriate land for new building projects. I want everyone assembled early to make sure we keep them in line. Chief Cha. Antidote. Alright, we have one already, so if we need one, we can come hopefully back here. The officers must have held a meeting here recently. Oh, sweet, we got the card. Oh, hey, it's Waifu from the first game. Still heavily bandaged up. I will speak to her soon. Right now there's goods to acquire. And I'm always about that loot. Alright, we got plenty of money to buy goods, that's good. Doesn't have to take up inventory spots as well.
She looks like a student, but I don't recognize her school uniform.
You also seem to have a lot of that purple stuff around you.
You... How did you get in here? That's not important right now. What happened to you? I've been poisoned. You need to come with me. We gotta get out of here. No, I'd better not move. We need to find some help now. Calm down. Panicing's only gonna get us killed. Is that what you want? No? Then pay attention. Nobody's coming to help us here. Our lives are in grave danger at this very moment. Every minute brings us, especially me, closer to death. The poison may already be affecting you. I need you to take what I'm about to say seriously. You feel it, don't you? This place? It's not your world. We're in the Coma. A shadow realm connected to the waking world. Okay. Listen. If you want to survive the night, we have to work together. Help me, and I can get us out of here. Okay. What do you need me to do? You know the nearby Dokkaebi market? Yeah, I know it well. My mother goes there all the time. I need you to go there for me. Wait, I can't leave? Sehwa, my schoolmate, locked me in the building. There's one more way out of the station. I can buzz you out the back gate, but I'll need a high-ranking officer's keycard to do so. Try searching the chief's office on the 3rd floor and see if you can find something that works. And take this. You needed to stay in touch with me. It's the only phone that works here. Shadow Telecom. This phone looks absolutely ancient. It really does. That's like one of those old school Nokias from back in the old days. Okay, I'm going now. What's your name? Yeso, there we go. Yeso, huh? That's such a pretty name. I'm Mina. Alright, time to get going. I literally don't have all night. Okay, so uses a special frequency in the coma, use it to communicate with the ghost vigilantes, which is, I guess, what Yeso's title is. Ghost vigilantes don't always answer, but when they do, you may learn valuable clues. I mean, more importantly, I wouldn't be surprised now if dangers are out and about that chase me. Oh, third floor. You were not open before. Yeah, this is now opened up now because we got that you weren't open before. Now I'm really worried. You received a torn page. Alright, let's read this if we can. Black Magic Girl, Sehwa. She told me to call her Nuna. I don't know why she insisted on being called Big Sister. She looked my age, if not even younger. She took my hand and led me through the school's dark halls. She looked so familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on it. It was hard to believe this hottie even wanted to spend time with me. I was so caught up in the moment, I almost forgot how weird the whole situation was. She was super curious about my world, and we talked for what seemed like hours. She definitely seemed stuck in the past. At one point she asked me if I'd like to see something neat. Who was I'd refuse? She walked to the center of the room and began levitating. That's when you gotta get out of there, you know? That's when it's kind of like, yeah, you know what? Cool, but I need to go. Breaking glass? Was that a window? Who else is creeping around here? I better be careful. It's not an officer, you ding-dong. Hello, officer? There's been a terrible accident. I'd be happy to help you. Mina? What? Miss Song? What are you doing here? That, yeah. Why, I'm here to sever that pretty little head from your body. Now come here! What? Okay, it's still not me in control. Yeah, this is not me. Okay. What? She's freaking Spider-Man now? Yo. Mina, what's going on? The CCTV feeds are cutting out. It's Miss Song. She's stalking me. But yes, it has to be her. She looks just like my teacher. This domain hasn't been fully dominated by Vicious Sister, so her flesh draws powers haven't fully manifested just yet. Vicious Sister? Mina, you have to find that key now. Just try to stay out of her way. Oh, sure. That's all I gotta do, huh? 1 p.m., 4 drunken shopkeepers. I heard glass breaking. 4 drunken shopkeepers came to the police office and started vandalizing the building walls. They were caught in the act on CCTV. The shopkeepers were apprehended and interrogated. They're angry about City Hall's new building project near the Dokabe Market. They believe the mayor struck a corrupt deal between local gang leaders and rich business owners. We should look into. 2 p.m. We decided to keep them in cell blocks A through D until they calm down. Counseling may be necessary to avoid recidivism. I wonder if... I need to grab that. Oh, come on, no, it... Am I bleeding? That's lame. Like, my idea was to grab it and move, but since I was in the text box, I couldn't move, and it doesn't freeze the enemy. You're in the text box, you can't move, and it slices you. I found a leather case with brass latches while rummaging through one of the boxes. I remember feeling instantly drawn to it. It was like the rush you get while gaming in a PC room when you discover some kind of unique item during your dungeon run. Imagine my disappointment when I found out it was just some crappy rosewood recorder. I'm not musically inclined, so I asked Taeyeon if he knew how to play it. He said it looked old and useless and he wouldn't dream of putting it near his mouth. I guess the contrarian in me didn't appreciate his submissive attitude, so I took it home. What the hell? Okay, Turn this on. We can hide here. Oh, it's a good hiding spot. Oh. You find anything? Yeso, there's some kind of strange body here. That's not a body per se. It's what remains of the Songring police officer's shade. What do you mean, shade? Shades are powerful spirits, the manifestation of rumors, emotions, and the unique history of a local area. The one you've stumbled upon is just another vision of Vicious Sister's victims. You've lost me. Don't worry about it now. Just look around and see what you can find in there. The keycard is in here. There's a shiny back over here, at least. There's nothing of value in the chief's desk. This looks like a journal of sorts. Seems like it belongs to the chief. I think Sarge is going through some sort of midlife crisis, or maybe it has something to do with his recent divorce. In any case, he bought a new car and has been trying to get back into shape. Naturally, he came to me for some advice. I started him on a ketogenic diet. We've got regular workouts scheduled at 1 p.m. every day too. I'll show him how real gains are made. No mention of the keycard. Maybe I should give Yasel a ring again. Still no luck finding that keycard? None. But I did find the chief's journal. Seems like he was obsessed with working out. Interesting. That's a good start. Consider his daily routine and check around those areas. You're bound to find a useful lead. Good luck. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so... Workout. Okay, there we go. Staff gym. It's on the same floor. We did pass it. It was by the lodging. Okay. There's also a safe spot nearby, so we can hit that up and then go to the gym. Now, the item isn't probably not guaranteed to be here, but it's at somewhere around that area, so... Good enough start, I would say. Could this be the chief's bag? Let's see. Oh! Security pass. Yeso, I think I found the chief's security pass. Great, we'll finally be able to open the back gate. Alright, get out of there and come back to the security office. Time is of the essence. We're here. Oh, okay. Mina, let me see it. Perfect, this should do the trick. But I have to let you out from here. I'll monitor your movements through the security cameras. When you get to the back gate near the underground parking lot, you should hear a buzz. That's when you know the door's open. I hear footsteps. So what do you need from the Dokubi market? There's an apothecarian who has a shop there. Ask him to mix a dose of plasma tonic. Plasma tonic? Doesn't sound like any kind of remedy I've heard of. Don't worry about that. Just remember to ask for it. This should cover it. What's this? Nobody's gonna take this. It's called Hellion, the only currency worth a damn in this place. Trust me. Alright, you're the boss. But don't blame me if I return empty-handed. So I know what the footsteps now sound like. She was literally outside as we were inside. But this should be a safe room, so I think we should be fine. We gotta get downstairs. We have to go through the cells. Ooh. Oh,